Hey everyone, it's Apache here and welcome to a brand new series here on my channel. This is SevTech Ages. It's a new mod pack I haven't really played before. I've been watching Nathan's playthrough of it though, and we will be joining him today on the CreedCraft server. It's coming from the Wastrelcraft server because Nathan is hosting it. So this mod pack is very different to any of the packs I've played before. I've mainly only played kitchen sink mod packs before, where everything's just kind of given to you. This is much more progression based. Just before we go into it now, I'm just going to give you a little bit of the details about it because we're going to be hitting the ground running, so to speak. So this is a game where the progression, you start off in age 0, which is just below or around Stone Age level, so we'll be picking up sticks off the ground, we will be picking up rocks and hitting them together and getting over stuff, and we will be kind of progressing that way. It goes all the way up to Galacticraft, so we will be building space rockets and setting off to the moon and setting off to other planets, setting up space stations actually in space, and travelling the universe. So it takes you all the way from the Stone Age all the way up to Space Age. It's going to be really fun. We've got a few guys playing. We have Nathan Wastrel, we have Wandering One, and Perimin. They're the ones I know of so far that are playing regularly at least. Hopefully we'll get a few more as well. So yeah, let's head in. They have already been playing for a few weeks, or for a couple of weeks at least, and are at least in Age 2, I think, maybe Age 3. So we do have some catching up to do. But we'll try and get through it as much as we can. I do have a couple of extra mods on this, the client side mod, so I've got Bower Cam for recording time lapses, I have a replay mod for recording time lapses, I have Schematica for creative building, and I have Optifine. So they're the 4 mods which I put into every mod pack that I use just to make it easy to do videos. So here we go, welcome to SevTech. We open the advancements window to find out how to progress. Default key is L. Whaler and map are not available from the beginning of the mod pack, they need to be unlocked. There are many blocks that are hidden until unlocked through progression. Be aware if you change the resource pack while the pack is running, you will need to fully restart the game due to an issue with items not hiding correctly or recipes not showing. So I'm hoping that Optifine works with this perfectly well. I don't think I have any resource packs on. I will check that now. I usually put what was it, the I can't remember what it's called now. Is it Unity? Maybe something like that. One of the resource packs I always use anyway, 32-bit textures. But we'll make sure that is turned off. Multiplayer team information, use the mod together forever, blah blah blah. So let's close that. Oh, here we are in the world. Okay, it's night time. This probably isn't the best place. Having seen a little bit of Nathan's playthrough, I know that just up here, God, this is slow compared to Beyond, there is a little hidey hole here, which will be good to just jump in out of the way of mobs for now. We have a community mine down here. I think it's a community mine anyway. This was Nathan's starting home. So we're going to bunker down in here for a little bit just so I can talk to you about what this pack entails. So first of all, I need to make sure that we have resource packs. Yeah, Faithful. So I will take Faithful off because I don't know if it's going to work. And Dramatic Skies is of course incompatible. So we'll press done on that. And that is done. Just realised we've got it on difficulty easy. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be on that. I'll ask Nathan about that. It's probably due to the kind of progressive difficulty that you get in this mod pack, and it's just a small community server as well, but we'll see. Maybe once we get into the Nether we may want to increase that once we're all a little bit further into the game. So we do have a little bit of safe space here within this hole we can hide out in. However, I want to go back in and just so that we can check up on exactly what we need to be doing. So if I press L, you can see there's a load of advancements here. So the first one, welcome to SevTech Ages. Complete the tutorial. Complete the advancement for to craft a work stump to move into Age 0. So we need a work stump. So let's have a look at in here. We can go to work stump. So this is a chopping block and an unfamiliar item, or some, I suppose that is some wood. There will be one of these which is familiar to me, I am hoping. So a chopping block, we get let's have a look at that again. So we have some chopping blocks here. And it's now gone up to daytime, so we're okay to go back outside. So let's do the thing that you're supposed to do first of all, and punch a tree. Oh, there's creepers there. No! Run away, run away, run away. And there's a spider. Okay. Right. One of these trees, I think. Away from all the creepers. This one will do. Okay, that hurt. Okay, so I'm not actually getting anything from these. Okay. I've got an a couple of oaks. Whoa, no, 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 no! My first creeper explosion. That's bad. At least I get some building materials. Get a little bit of dirt. Right, let's head back over here. To be honest, I have no idea what I'm doing with this mod pack at the moment. So everything is very, very different to how I know Minecraft. So I have some dirt, I have a rock, and I have 6 saplings. I really don't want to start by just kind of taking other people's stuff. So let's see if we can do anything. Is there any sticks on the ground? I assume just by the spawn part here everything will be neatened up and taken away. So this is over where the creepers were before. I have auto step on. Is this liquid? Does this hurt? Doesn't hurt. That's good. We have a cave up here. I'm actually thinking about building in a cave this time. I haven't really done a cave excavation build before. I think it would be quite nice to do. I've got some ideas about what I want to do. Again, having seen Nathan's, he has done it so that in each age he's trying to build to that age, and I do quite like that idea. So we'll have just like a rough dugout mini cave in age 0, in which we can. I do quite like this cliff face actually. I might stay around spawn. We're already on the main path. This is a path that links up everybody's bases. But we've got some of the community stuff around here and some of the starting stuff. So yeah, I want to find a nice little part of a cave. Maybe there. That might be very good actually. Maybe just here. And then outside of the cave we'd have like a little mini village. So we'll build up a few little houses outside in this bit. And then inside the cave, as we dig deeper into the mountain, we will be getting further and further into the mod pack. And we'll be able to get elevators eventually and all kinds of stuff. We've got a mechanism in this pack. We've got a few other kind of the mid-game tech mods. Let's see. What can we do with sticks? Aha! So we can build those, build a fishing rod, all kinds of stuff. Ooh, is that a chisel? Chisel and bits. What on earth is that? What on earth are these? Wow. So much new stuff in this pack. Yeah, okay. I'm going to go around and collect up some stuff, and I will meet you back in the cave in a minute. Having looked around a bit, I think that I was getting a little bit ahead of myself. I've got a little bit of materials here, 13 sticks and 23 rocks, but I think looking in this advancement thing, you've actually got to work your way through this, and then punching trees hurts a lot. So I think you've got to do these, and then you can get into Age 0. So we're going to go through this. To get started, you'll need to collect plant fibres from breaking tall grass. Craft 3 together to get plant twine. Sticks can be found on the floor or by trimming some leaves. So if we come over here, we've got some grass here, so we can actually start breaking this grass. And so we actually got the advancement there, fibrous diet. This is in 12.2, and it does use some, 1.12.1, that's what I mean, 1.12.2. It does use some of the 1.13 mechanics as well, which are included in via mods. So you've got stuff like the entities will float on water. If anyone's played Technode Thermocraft, this mod pack is based a little bit upon that. Apparently this mod was over a year in development before the first release came out. And we can also break leaves to be able to get more sticks. So that makes it a lot easier than trying to pick them up off the floor. So now if we craft, was it 3 of these together, we get plant twine. And what can we do with this? We have to look at the recipes, the uses for this. So we can have an unfamiliar item, unlit fibre torches, unfamiliar item, more unfamiliar items. Here, this is the flint hatchet is really what we want. So we'll work towards that. I've been going over here for food. I found this little river here. And occasionally when you come down here you'll have little fish which will be jumping around outside of the water here. They'll get thrown out of the water, and when they end up dying from suffocation on the land, then they drop as entities and you can pick them up and eat them. So that's what I've been doing to kind of sustain myself so far. And I've also found a couple of little bushes which I've put just over here by the entrance, and so these will drop berries. If you have a look in here, we've got a nutrition thing here, so we've got fruit, grain, protein and vegetables. We need to have a balanced diet, can't just eat one thing all the time. If you have a balanced diet with these, I think once they get above 90 to 95%, something like that, then you will get extra hearts. So we'll probably end up with 20 hearts, or maybe 19 I think it is, at the end of it. So if we head back into here now, we can find out exactly what we need to do for the next bit. So we've got this fibrous diet. Next bit is mesh your flint. Flint won't drop from breaking gravel. Use the grass fibre mesh in a crafting grid with gravel to obtain flint consistently. Okay, so do we have a gravel source? That's the next question. Maybe one down here? Is there any gravel down here? Nope. We are in what looks to be a extreme hills biome. So I'm going to have a look around here, see if there's any surface gravel deposits. Actually, probably one of the best places to go is to this water here, usually below the surface of the water, and you've got to be careful because there are piranhas around as well, who do actually jump out of the water at you. So if we come around here, we may be able to find some gravel under the surface. Anything? You all going to attack me? Not just yet. Good. No, this is getting a bit worrying for now. Come on, let's go. At the beginning of this game, everything hurts you. And it's difficult to work out exactly what you're doing, especially if you haven't played Techno-Permacraft or any other mod packs like this. So let's see, in this little cave system here, that looks a little bit dark for me to be going into just yet. I have no tools, I have no weapons, no armour, and I just need somewhere where there is gravel. I do have blocks, I could go up to get those 2 blocks there. So there's 2 blocks of gravel up here that I might be able to get. So let's find out. Yes, excellent. So we've been able to pillar up, get 2 blocks of gravel, and we'll head back into the safety of this little cave to find out what we can do with these. So having a look at the uses for these plant twines, we can see 2 plant twines and 2 twigs will give us this grass fibre mesh that we need. So we grab another one of these, put those there and these 2 here, and that will give us this grass fibre mesh. Place that into there, and that into there, we get a flint. So there is mesh your flint. Now flint sharpening. Left click flint against a hard rock to create flaked flint. Doing the same to flaked flint will give you flaked flint point. So what classes as hard rock? I would assume that this will. There we go. So now we have that. And so now, what do we need for the next bit? Press L. So here, create a flint hatchet. And we have fire as well. So the flint hatchet is next. So if we press E, we can go to flint hatchet here. We need, I think, a plant fibre for that, plant twine, flaked flint and a stick. No, I need one more of these bits first. Flaked flint and a twig for a stick gives us a flint hatchet. So now we can actually start cutting down trees, which is wonderful. So we head out here. There's that tree here which we've been cutting down the leaves from. Yay, we have our first piece of oak wood. Aha, we have fast leaf decay as well, so at this stage it's probably best to, if we're going to cut down a tree, but we take down all the leaves first. So we'll come over here to the creeper hole we made before, and we will dash down all of these leaves, get a load more sticks, because we're going to need a lot of sticks, I would assume. How many sticks do we have? 22, okay. Is this good for cutting down trees as well? It's a bit better. Oh, it does take the durability of it. Okay, and it's starting to get dark, so I'm just going to take down all of these logs. Again, I really don't want to be outside at night time at the moment. So we'll collect together all of that, all of this, everything else around here. and head back towards the safety of the cave. So looking at the advancements now, we do actually finally have now the crafting stump, the work stump, available to use. Well, we've got one more stage, which is the chopping block. The chopping block is nice and easy. Let's have a look. Press E, place one of these into here. You get one chopping block for one oak wood. So there's our chopping block. And I tell you what, we won't go straight into Age 0 just yet. We've got a couple more things I do want to do. If we strike bone against some wood. Oh, apparently not. I was supposed to do this. Left click a bone on a block, like cobblestone or stone. This is obviously too hard to use as that. Oh well. Yeah, I found this by the river. If the fish die, then sometimes they leave bones instead of fish that you can eat, raw fish. So I managed to get a single bone from going around there to eat. But yeah, it's the wrong kind of rock. Anyway, let's wait till morning. Well, I head out, got chased by a zombie back to here, and he managed to drop a bone. So we do have another bone here. So if we strike this against the wall, now we finally have sharp bone and flaked bone. So this flaked bone we can use for tools, for a spearhead, and the sharp bone we can use for tools and weapons as well. So if we have a look at here now, this opens up spearmint. Craft a spear for fishing and ranged combat, and also free range hooks. Craft a tomahawk to use ranged weapon. Need one flaked flint point. And then we have spearfishing, and then some of the other stuff here. So there's a lot to work through on this. Let's get this stump done. We'll get into Age 0. I don't think that messes up anything else, so we'll get the stump. I'm stumped. Apache Tech has completed the challenge. I am stumped. You completed, or you unlocked stage 0. So let's have a look. Aha, luckily it doesn't seem to kind of push you over, so this, you can still do all of these and still backlog all of your stuff. But it doesn't look like anything interacts with from the tutorial into Age 0. So yeah, I'm going to go through and kind of do some of these, the crafting ones, which aren't very interesting to show you. It's a lot of walking around, trying to find different things. I've got to try and find a load more gravel. Yeah, and we'll come back when we're a little bit more settled. So I've dug out a little corner here, just taken away some of these black rocks so that I can have a little bit of a corner to put stuff down. I've also covered over this staircase. Staircase went down to nothing, it wasn't a mine. So I've just covered that over for now. Just give us a bit of space in here so that I can work. So I'll place down the work stump. And we have a crafting rock, which is just one rock in the crafting window. Gives us a crafting rock. And this will allow us to build stuff with this. I've managed to kill a couple of zombies. I've got some rotten flesh, got some leather pants and some leather boots which are just about to break. Yeah, it's collected up a little bit of stuff in there as well. I managed to get some more gravel as well, so I've got more flint and more flaked flint. And with all of this now we can actually start crafting some of these. So we have the work tool, the pickaxe, the spear and the tomahawk, and I think I've already got those in here. So the flint pickaxe is 2 flaked flint and 1 plant tine. So with this you have to place these in the correct places. So 1 there and 1 there, and then I need some plant twine. If I grab a load of this, actually, why not? Don't think I'm going to need the plant fibres for anything else. So I can now put 1 of those in there. And with a crafting rock, it does fit neatly into there. But you smack it a few times on the top. Somewhere. And it's supposed to Let's try using the one out of here. Ah, it's right click, that's what I was doing wrong. Okay, so we have the first one there. We have the flint pickaxe. So I think now we can actually start getting some cobblestone. So let's have a look, see if we can. Yes, so now we can get cobblestone. That is brilliant. Place those two back. So now we've got cobblestone, we can get gravel from cobblestone, we can do loads of stuff with cobblestone. We've actually got building materials, starting to get there. So now we can get wood, we can get cobblestone, we can get dirt. That's pretty much all we need for the entire game. So let's see what else we can get. So now we have the flint shovel. Is that recipe there? We've already got the flint hatchet. Flint axe is a little bit more complicated. It's actual flint, flaked flint, flaked flint. So let's make the axe then. So it's flaked flint there. Let's see. Flaked flint there. An actual piece of flint there. 2 pieces there. And then the final bit is 2 plant twine there and there, and the crafting rock. There we go. So now we have a flint axe. Get rid of the flint hatchet. Now can we use this as a throwing weapon? No, we can't. So now we have the flint work blade as well. 4 flaked flint. We have 3 left, so we need 1 more of these. That's there, and there. 1 plant fibre at the top, and 2 sticks there and there. That'll give us a work blade. Now the work blade you can use for chopping down leaves really easily. I think it might give an area of effect on grass as well, maybe, or better drop rates on grass, something along those lines as well. So we've got 4 flint left. What else do we need to use it for? I could get a handsaw. Well, that might actually do for making planks from logs. Water powered saw blade and flint block. We're going to need this clay kiln soon. That means we're going to need to go and try and find some clay. What else can you do with these? Wood mortar. Stone mortar. Two chopping blocks from 1 plank. Or from 1 log. Right, yeah. Some of the better builders ones. So what else do we need? Stone Age craft pickaxe. So if we grab these ones up again, which I got before, and rather than hack any more out of here, I'm just going to grab 1 of the cobblestone out of there. And this will give us enough to be able to do a regular pickaxe. There we go. Now we actually have a regular Minecraft stone pickaxe. Don't know what the difference is between these. Mining speed for better durability, and it's the same attack stats. We need the tomahawk and a fishing spear. Let's have a look at what these are. So we don't need that, we need a spear. So that is a flaked flint and broken spear tip, or flaked flint and 2 sticks. So flaked flint and 2 sticks. Gives us the spear. And now the final one. Let's get rid of some of these. We don't need the hatchet anymore. That's about right. So the final one is the tomahawk, which is just here. Flaked flint point, plant twine and a stick. So we should have enough to do that. We bash that against there, get 2 of those, and then 1 of these we hit against there again, and we get 2 flaked flint points. So the flaked flint, the flaked flint point, plant twine and a stick. Yep. And then we can hit that and get a tomahawk. So there is all of those top ones done, and now we just have the fire. So the fire, we put these into 2 sticks into a crafting window like that, and we get these whittled fire sticks, and that gives us the these whittled fire sticks. We have 2, 1 in either hand, so we're dual wielding them. And then I suppose just under here actually, this is a grill. I'm going to cheat a little bit and use the grill. And so that lights a fire underneath the grill, destroys 1 of the fire sticks. But now we can, I think, place these fish that I collected. Maybe it's just 1 at a time though. Onto there. Oh, that's already gone out. Never mind. But yeah, so we can actually start using this to cook stuff. And I suppose if we did it with this, it would be a bit better maybe. So we can place that on there. We get another fire stick. Place 1 there, 1 there. Ooh, that's bad. That's really bad. Ouch. Please don't kill me. Well, no. Please don't kill me. Oh, thank goodness. Right. Don't do that. That just destroyed all my armour. Never mind. At least didn't die from it. And what else do we need now? So we have used some rocks, twine and sticks to make a fire pit. So let's have a look at the recipe for this. Fire pit here. Diorite rock. Ah, just rocks, okay. 3 sticks and plant twine. So on here we can use one, 2, 3 rocks. 1, 2, 3 of those and 1 of those, I think it is. Yep. And there we have our fire pit. Where did that go? That's there. So we can place this down, I think, just a little bit away from everything maybe. So we'll place that down there. Is there anything that actually says how this works? No, there isn't. But to be honest, I'm happy eating raw stuff for now. I'll go outside, see if I've got any more berries ready. Yes, I do. And so long as I'm not regenning, I don't use too much. I don't need too much sustenance. So we've got a little bit of wheat, some beetroot as well, and we've got some beetroot seeds. So we can start planting once we can start doing farmland. But I think farmland is actually a fair way off yet, actual sustainable eating. So I want to get some storage up and running, some of these crates, and eventually, finally, chests. And yes, we will be doing another large ME system, but that won't be for a fair while yet. And I'm going to try and keep it. In the past I've done it where I've tried to put applied energistics or refined storage into pretty much everything, just incorporate it into the medieval builds as well. This time I think I'm going to leave the medieval builds as medieval, as kind of functional but manual projects, and the ME systems and the automation comes in the kind of mid-game, the more tech tier stuff. As soon as we actually get into electricity and RF and tech, then it makes sense to actually have a big storage unit. For the medieval stuff, as it becomes redundant, it will be left as antiquity. So what next? So we've done the fire pit and now we have the grill. Let's have a look at the grill. So grill is here. Can use andesite, diorite, stone. So I need to find some... oh, there's granite down here. So if we come down here, we can start taking some of this granite out. And hey look, we've actually found a use for granite. Let's take 6 of these out. Whoops. Put that back down. We'll head back up. That'll give us enough granite to be able to use. So the grill is 3 granite and 3 rocks. So 1, 2, 3. And then the rocks. In a... that's... no, these ones. In a pyramid. In a triangle, I should say. And there we have the hot grill. So this, I suppose we place maybe on there for now. I don't know if that's exactly how it's supposed to be, but that's how it's going to be for now. This is next to it. I suppose there was a fire under here. But that seems like it should go there. We'll find out. Flame grilled whopper. An advanced wooden hopper. And resalt of your labours. Find salt in dry biomes or riverbeds. You'll need it for food and curing hide. Wonderful, that's one we can't do yet because I'm not too keen on the idea of heading out into the wilderness yet. Still need to get a little bit further before I'm happy actually going out. Learn the basics of farming from a farmer-villager trade. By trading for farmland. Farmland cannot be tiled by a hoe in age 0. You will need to craft it and place it near water. Excellent. Trade for antique atlas map from a cartographer or librarian villager. And use your spear or other tools to fish for a tasty meal. Okay, so we can go out and do that. So over here by the water, I'm assuming we just need to kill something with the spear for this achievement. Hopefully none of these are piranhas. We'll see. So if we head down into the water, is anything going to try and come and attack us? No, that's good. So now we just need to... do they swim away from us? Oh, got a bit of lag then. Hey, there we go. Excellent. Spearfishing. So we got a raw fish there. But I didn't actually take any durability off the spear. That's fairly easy to fish with this. Aha, more gravel. That'll come in handy. We've got sand here as well. Let's grab some of this gravel while we're here. place that down. I'm just hoping I don't get any piranhas coming up. So I think it might be the work blade. No, it's not the work blade for that. Axe doesn't really do it much. It's not even as easy with the pickaxe. This takes ages. That's not fun. Now I'm going to come back and grab some gravel at a much later date. So which direction do we need to go now? Back over here. Let's head back and see if there's anything else we need to do today. Well, that is where I'm going to leave it for today actually. There's nothing really more I want to do, and I'm going to kit up ready to go exploring for next episode. We're going to go out into the wide world, explore some of the new biomes, do some of the advancements, and try and catch up with the rest of the guys on the server. Anyway, thank you for joining me today. If you did enjoy this video, please leave a like, comment and subscribe on the video and to the channel, and I will see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please consider supporting me by subscribing to the channel and liking and commenting on the videos. Thanks. See you next time.